Labyrinth, you start dive bombing towards the book.
Yes.
Before he can. Cardia is racing down the side of the building, and Zack Lapidus, who realizes shit's going down, catapults himself up the side of this building and rocket punches Cardia directly in the face. And when we last left off, Labyrinth had just got possession as she is skydiving towards this book. She grabs a hold of this book, holds it against her chest, and realizes she is a few seconds away from going splat on the sidewalk, or, as she looks up towards the sky, she's a few seconds away from being captured by Baron Nightcloak. When we start, Cardia has just been absolutely rocked and knocked off her course as she's running down the side of this building by a massive punch by Lazarus, as his mother, who he revealed himself to just before he did this, is watching from the sidewalk below. Mom knows, and she's watching her son be a superhero. Cardia, as she skids off the side of this building, vibrates herself and explodes one of the windows that she's running across and pulls herself into a building to avoid falling to her death at a high speed. So she is currently out of view, and Baron Nightcloak is going to fly down because he's in control. He's not falling, he is flying. Mm-hmm. And he approaches Labyrinth, and he becomes solid in an attempt to grab the book from Labyrinth's hands, thus grabbing it from her and allowing her to fall to her death. This is a pretty important exchange, mm-hmm. because I have a feeling that after this round, Gail, mm-hmm. you're not going to have many more chances to live. Mm-hmm. So, first, Baron Nightcloak is going to become solid and try to grab the book. Are you going to resist him trying to grab the book?
Yes.
You guys are descending fast.
And that's not an action, is it?
So...
That's a reaction.
No, it's not an action. This is your reaction. Okay. It is like, does he get to just grab the book from you or no?
No.
Okay. So he's going to, I think this would be coordination to try and, what do you think?
Is it strength or coordination?
Maybe strength, because he's trying to, I mean, like, I think it's easy for him to, like, touch it. It's going to be hard for him to pull it out of your hands.
Yeah.
So we'll say, right, because, like, what
so
can
that's
you
what
really
you're saying
do
is, like,
in the
can I
air?
keep it away from him touching it? Okay.
He has more control over his ability to fly than you do over your ability to move in the air. So we're going to say it's a strength roll.
Okay.
Which I'm going to roll a d6 and add it to his strength. Oh, God. All right, so he grabs a hold of the book, and I only got a 6. What did you get?
I definitely got higher than that, because... oh, no, I got a 6. Shoot. Wait. Can I use my athletics?
Yeah.
Okay, then I got an 8. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like,
so he's holding on to the book, but he can't pull it out of your grip.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You guys
so
are
we're
descending
locked on this book.
Yeah. You two are falling, circling through the air. Very soon now, one of you is going to go splat on a sidewalk, and it's not Baron Nightclub. That takes us to your turn. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to say this. Lazarus has a turn after you. And after that...
And we established that I did become visible while falling.
Yes.
Okay.
So...
I'm going to...
So you guys are both wrestling with the book. He can't pull it away from you. Okay. What would you like to try and do here?
I would like to try and get the amulet off of from around his neck.
All right, the amulet that you know gives him his powers.
Yes.
Okay.
What'll it take?
You're gonna have to let go of the book.
Why? Am I able to snatch onto him? No, you're saying like to let go.
Yeah. If you just got one hand on this book, I say he's able to take this book.
No, he's a feeble.
He's Nick Northcutt right now, man.
He's Nick Northcutt now.
He's virile and strong, and has done many action films and possibly steroids. Several PEDs.
Shoot. Okay.
TRT, EPO. Take as much time as you need, Gil. It's only the season fucking finale. It's only your life in the balance.
Can I see the amulet?
Yeah. You can see the chain around his neck. You can't see the amulet proper. But you can see the gold chain. It's like tucked into his shirt. It's not something he wants to advertise. But you know it's there because you're looking for it.
Okay. I'm going to let go with one hand and then with both to as quickly as I can. And this is about being fast because apparently he can turn corporeal, so I can't grab him or it. So, yeah, I grab it to rip it off his neck.
Okay. Take your check.
What is my test?
You're trying to do it fast.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say it's a coordination deal.
Okay.
Is that fair to you?
Yeah. Can I use my martial arts?
I don't know. I don't know if they teach that in ninja class.
They don't teach, like, plucking out an eye? Like in Kill Bill?
I'm going to tell you right now. I got a... Oh, he's got danger sense, so I can do... Okay. I got an 8.
I got an 11.
All right. You're going to grab this chain, snatch it. He's going to pull the book to his chest.
Mm-hmm.
His eyes get huge as he realizes you have his medallion.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're both falling to your death. He has the book. You have this medallion.
Mm-hmm.
Lazarus, what are you going to do?
Okay. So, height-wise on this building, where am I in comparison to them?
You kind of met them halfway, so they're descending. They're below you.
They're below me, but only by a bit.
Yeah, so you came up halfway up this building. They're a quarter of the way down the building.
All right.
So they're between you and the ground.
I kind of slingshotted up. I did the punch.
Yes.
And then I kind of imagine I kind of grabbed onto like one of the ledges of the building.
A flagpole.
A flagpole, perfect. I grabbed onto a flagpole. My feet like keep on going up, and then I end up just like slingshotting back into the other direction.
Okay.
After that punch. So now I'm plummeting down as well, and I'm actually going to keep one arm on the flagpole and the other arm stretching out to try and catch Labyrinth.
We're on the verge of one of the greatest moments in the history of comic books recreating itself, and I'm so excited for it.
So it's trying to stretch, it's trying to like loop under her to like whoop.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Spider-Man fans know what's up. Okay, so this is going to be a speed. This is going to be a coordination because you got to do this all super fucking fast.
Yep. Coordination.
And let's see. Hang on. Let me set a difficulty for
you gotta
this
set a
because this has to be like superhuman to do this.
So
because the amount of speed required. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
What'd you set the difficulty at? Do I get to know?
I'm going to tell you right now. You got to beat an 11.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you want her to die.
You got to match an 11.
If I want to use a determination to give a boost, I have to announce that first?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I'm definitely going to do that, but even that would using determination would put that at a base 8. So...
You got a 50-50 chance of fucking this. Is that right?
I think it's technically 60 seconds, because if I tie it, I still succeed.
Yeah. It's a little fail, little success. But yeah.
Right. I can't roll a 1 or a 2. Okay, so I'll use a determination point because I can see that Labyrinth is about to die, and I'm not even. We're going to see the roll here live.
Oh my goodness!
Here it is. Oh, it rolled
we're not
on
going to
die. It's a 4.
Oh boy!
So that makes it a 12.
That makes it a 12, which would be a moderate success. The effort succeeds. You're able to swoop this arm underneath her and grab a hold of her, and the polys have this elasticity, and it creates a bungee effect for Labyrinth that does not cause you to Gwen Stacy break your neck.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Spider-Man style. You have the medallion.
Thank you.
Baron Nightcloak is descending, and Cardia has some work to do. Can she make it down the side of this building and do something to save this guy's ass?
No.
She reaches down the side of this building and sees you all, and she doesn't make it to Baron Nightcloak, who splatters on the ground with the book
Oh my
of
gosh.
devils.
How close is this to my mom?
Like, so this explosion of Baron Nightcloak happens. And your mom lets out a scream. And at that moment, the car door of an El Camino closes. And Sarsaparilla puts his arm around her shoulder tenderly. And she turns her head in tight towards his chest as he holds her. And you can barely make out that his lips are saying, "It's gonna be all right. I'm here now."
We got a new villain in town. One villain dies, another villain is born.
You all can see this book
my
of
gosh.
unknown devils sizzling away the blood so that it like emerges from the gore.
Oh
What?
my gosh. But is
So
it
like
intact?
he landed like imagine he landed chest first.
Yeah, on it.
Yeah. And so there's just this big stain, and then through that stain the book just kind of sizzles through, rises to the top.
Oh no.
Labyrinth, you're hanging by a poly.
Living on a poly.
Cardia picks up the book.
Oh shit. Okay. So she's down there. Is she covered in night cloak?
Like it happened right in front of her. Goo.
All right.
This.
How far away am I from the ground?
You're like halfway, a quarter of the way down the side of this building.
Oh, so I've got a quarter of the building left.
Sure. All these cars, fire department, fire trucks are starting to pull up and surround the building. The clouds, the storm clouds that were above start to dissipate.
Okay.
And you see this like vile spirit emerge from the gore and lets out this wraith-like scream, this howl of pain before it dissipates into the ether.
Baron Night
From the book or from Baron Nightcloak's
from the
body?
gore.
From the gore
Okay.
of Baron Nightcloak's body.
It's Baron Nightcloak. Is it like that purplish thing
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Labyrinth saw take over Nick Northcutt's body?
Mhm.
Okay. Good riddance, Baron Nightcloak. Okay. I have nothing to get down. I have no way of
Yeah.
doing this.
So,
Actually,
Lazarus, what do you want to do? You're kind of loose right now. You're just kind of hanging loose, right?
yeah, I say, Lazarus, we need to get down there.
Yeah.
And I'm prepared to like run and get to Cardia if I can.
Yeah, I'm slowly trying to, well, not super slowly, but trying to lower her down to the ground so she can go and lower myself down as well.
Okay. You guys lower to the bottom, and Cardia is going to take off
Following the blood.
the trail. She's very fast. She speeds off with the book.
Well, Zack did happen to put a little poly on the book.
Oh, shit.
That's
So I should be able to sense in the general direction of where she goes and ends up.
Wow. So you guys get to the bottom. You see the
Oh
stain.
no, she's got the book. Dang it, what are we gonna do?
It's okay. We saved my mom. We killed the Baron, and
Huh.
I planted a little surprise in the book. I think we can be able to track her.
Really?
Yeah, I put a piece of myself in the book, and I can kind of feel the location of where a part of me is. So yeah, I can sense where this book is.
Oh my gosh. And then I just pull him into a big hug. I say, thank you for saving me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really thought that was it. And then I
Thank you.
put him back. I'm like, and I didn't think that you could also get to the book too. That's awesome.
I'm starting to feel like a hero finally.
As you say that, you see your mom over Labyrinth's shoulder pull away from the sweet embrace of Sarsaparilla.
I was hoping like the unconscious sarsaparilla whom she's punched. But no, not that.
No. She likes it. She loves it. Don't worry about it. She takes 2 steps forward towards Lazarus, who's in his superhero identity. She reaches out and stops as she notices you're all surrounded by a couple hundred people. Not sure if she should what the protocol is here.
I kind of take control of that moment and just give her a tight embrace and just kind of say in her ear, we have a lot to talk about later tonight, but I have to go.
She nods her head and is speechless, but you can see love and pride in her eyes that are now starting to well up with a lot of tears.
You know, I burst in the house ready to tell you, and you weren't there. And not only that, you weren't there because of who I am. I'm just so glad I don't have to hide anything from you anymore.
And she looks at you, nods her head. Do you have to go right now?
Right now. I'm sorry, but yeah.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Make sure Sarsaparilla takes you somewhere safe, and I'll reach out as soon as I can.
Don't worry, son. I'll take good care of her.
Don't call me son, Sarsaparilla, but thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping her safe.
All right, kiddo.
And at that, what do we think is faster? My spring jumping or motorcycling? Or are we each taking our own
motorcycle?
Motorcycle. I'm gonna hop on the Minotaur.
You hop on your bike, and Labyrinth, you see in the corner of your eye, across the street, there's like a diner, and it's got one of those tables, one of those counters right at the window where people can sit and look out onto the sidewalk, onto the street.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a large Samoan man finishing up a sandwich, wipes his mouth, and looks at you, gives you the okay sign.
Wait, is that...
That's Mr. Bliss.
Unfortunately, Lazarus has the awareness of 0 right now, so he has no idea this is happening.
I could roll for it. I could roll a 6 here. Here we go. Boom. Oh, I actually did roll a 6.
So it's only a moderate failure.
I only barely missed him. Okay. That means I saw the sandwich. I just didn't see who was holding it.
Yeah. You catch Labyrinth's gaze looking towards the counter in the diner, and when you look, you just see the chair spinning.
Yeah.
Somebody had just left that chair and a tuna melt.
So, how far away do I feel this presence? Is it very faint, or is it not too far away?
It's pretty far away, but you got this little honing beacon that you use the determination point to create, which I 100% forgot about. And I thought that we were done with the book when I ran off with it. I was like, well, that's it. She's very fast. You have no idea where to go, and we've only got an hour and a half to do this. So that's the end of that.
Yeah. Nope.
But I was wrong. You had a plan, and I forgot all about it. Very good. Bully for you. You're able to follow this beacon, and you can tell that it's become stationary. It moves very fast, and actually, for a while, you can't like it moves so fast that you start losing frequency, right? Like it's not reporting back to you because it's moving so quick.
Yeah.
But eventually, it becomes stationary, and you're able to find it at a warehouse. You guys drive down into this factory district.
Let me know when you think that we're close. We'll walk if we need to.
I think we're coming up to it over here. I think it feels like it's in that building there.
I actually drive past it, 2 or 3 buildings to double back.
Or are you looking for something, or are you just driving past it?
Just driving past it so that if she's hearing a motorcycle, she hears it go past and is like, oh, okay, who cares?
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. You do so. Now what?
We're creeping up.
How big is this building? Is it massive, or is it kind
of
like
it's a pretty small building. It would be like an office building between factory areas. Does that make sense? Just like a little shop. Maybe at one point it was a place where people could get a lunch or something, but now it's just like broken windows.
Lazarus, I'm gonna be invisible. Just give me a couple minutes. Yell if she moves.
You sneak in. I'm gonna make sure she can't get away.
Okay.
You go to sneak into this building.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a coordination roll, applying any stealth bonuses from your invisibility or whatever, however you do it.
Okay.
And you're going to have to beat
13.
Yeah, okay. I was like, you're going to have to beat a 7.
So once she's inside, I want to use my last determination point to stretch my entire body, encapsulating the entire building if I can, so that all the windows and doors are sealed and that she is trapped inside this building.
Labyrinth, you start walking and this shadow comes over your back and you turn around and you realize every window is now covered with this purple and green film. I can't believe you just used a determination point to become a bubble.
Yeah.
To fumigate.
I mean,
Like a
why?
fumigation
If
bubble.
I don't do something like that, why wouldn't she just run away again?
She's gonna slice your shit up, dude.
Well,
It's gonna
probably
be great.
not. Nah.
Probably not.
Nah.
Well, she'll kill Labyrinth. It doesn't matter. Did you see the fight last time? Like,
I didn't know
was
she was
bad,
coming.
okay. And she doesn't know you're coming.
Exactly.
You see a door. It's a trap door behind the counter.
Is it open or closed?
It is locked. There is a new padlock on it.
On the outside.
Yeah, where you can see it.
Okay.
It's on the other side and under the floor where you can't see it.
Well, that would make sense because she can't lock it if she's in there. So I'm going to keep looking around.
Okay.
Now, if she hid the book there, that's something, but I'm looking for her.
In the back, there's a kitchen
Mm-hmm.
and long abandoned old stove that is covered in grease that's long since dried. And on this tabletop where somebody years ago probably used to cut food, you can see some papers and maps of the city.
Yeah.
And there is another room that is it looks like a freezer, a walk-in freezer, and it is also locked. And the lock on it looks brand new.
Okay.
If you want to make some kind of intelligence roll to investigate to give you a little bit more clues than that, then you can do that.
I will. I also have investigation.
Cool. So and those are called what? They're called
Specialties.
Qualities or skills, some specialties.
Specialties.
So a specialty is something you have one level in that, which gives you a +1 to whenever you're doing that specific action with your intelligence. So your intelligence is normally what is your intelligence score?
5. Intellect is what
Intellect.
it is.
Sorry.
Yes.
Your intellect
My
is
intellect
a 5.
is 5.
Whenever you're investigating, that base becomes a 6. You roll a d6, you add that to the 6 to get a final score of
10, because I rolled a 4.
And I'm going to say, in order for you to the base for this, we're going to say is average, which is a 3. And I rolled a 1. So 4. You can tell that there's like debris, like broken glass and stuff on the floor, chipped tile. But you can tell that in front of the freezer, the tile is shuffled away, kicked away. There's clearly a path made to there towards that walk-in freezer.
And is that also a padlock, or is it more like a button code
No, it's
lock?
like a padlock key.
It's a padlock key. Okay. But I don't detect her anywhere else in this
You
area
don't
that I have
see-
access to.
No.
Okay. I'm going to try and break this padlock. I'm going to do it with my Fee Blast, though.
Go ahead and roll your Fee Blast. So
Okay.
take your 8, which is the power level of your Fee Blast, roll a 6, and then I have a base for the material of
So do okay. Do I add my Fee Blast level, or do I add my
No,
coordination?
your coordination.
Okay,
Yes,
that's what I
your
thought.
coordination to shoot it.
So that is a 10.
Major success. You
Okay.
explode this padlock off the door, and the door swings open, and inside, you see, passed out on the ground, Lima.
Oh my gosh. Lima.
And she like barely lifts her head off this like
She can see me even when I'm
filthy
invisible, right?
ground.
Because she's an alien?
Yeah, she could she could see you before, but she's like not even really awake.
Okay. Hey, let's get out of here. Come on, lean on me.
And she can barely pull herself up, and you bring her up the rest of the way.
I want to get her out of the freezer.
Yeah, I mean, it's not working. It's not.
Yeah,
like
but
freezing.
it's more like it's easily somebody could lock us back in there.
Sure.
So I just want to get back to the open area.
And you did make a big racket with your feed blast exploding this door.
Yeah.
You pull her out. Where is she?
Does she? Yeah, she still has her like voice modulator or whatever.
Yeah, it's a little fucked up. But yeah, I shouldn't have said that because now I gotta play with it more in the post. It's perfectly just the way it was before.
Fortunately, you could just cut out the fact that you said it's fucked up.
She never said anything.
Cardia needed to communicate with her and get information, so they didn't touch it. Where is she? I don't know, but
she was here.
When?
Moments ago.
Did she? When did you see her? Did she go in there in the freezer, or did she? Do you know where she went?
In the freezer. No, she didn't come in there.
Okay, she has the book, but Baron Nightcloak as Nick Northcutt is gone.
That's wildly confusing to her.
Yeah, if she looks confused,
the Baron Nightcloak as Nick Northcutt is gone. She's like,
You know how Nick Northcutt was going to use the book to destroy the universe?
Yes.
Well, it was because Nick Northcutt was possessed by somebody named Baron Nightcloak, and anyway, they died.
Oh, the pieces come together now. I see. Well done.
Can you keep an eye out for me?
It's so dark in here. No light is making its way through the windows.
Well, there's no light outside anyway. It's after sundown.
I see. We're trapped in a purple bubble.
Yeah.
Death.
Not quite. But for some, maybe.
Die in here.
Lima, calm down. It's Lazarus.
Oh, we're encompassed by a teenage boy.
Yes.
Disgusting.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Keep an eye out for me. And I go to the trap door. I'm gonna feed blast it.
All right, give me another one.
15.
You blow off this hinge, and you open up the trap door. You make your way down these stairs quietly, even though it doesn't really matter now. There's
it's quiet so that it's harder to detect where I am. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. There's a bare bulb hanging from an outlet in the ceiling with a pull chain. You see this computer setup, this incredible computer setup with all these screens whirring data information and beacons. This is like some kind of command center that she has set up. You can see pictures on a wall of Mrs. Lapidus, Zack Lapidus, pictures of Gracie Hartwell, your alter ego. And on the table is the Book of Unknown Devils.
I pick it up.
This is the book? The real book?
I think. Does it look like it's the real book and not some sort of decoy?
Yeah.
Okay. Since we've had a lot of decoys.
Lima lunges for it and grabs it.
I don't release it.
I have been hunting for this book, for my people, and I may be trapped here. You will let this book go.
And what will you do with it, Lima?
I'm going to, and you can see like confusion on her face. I'm going to figure it out somehow.
Okay. Will you let us help you figure it out?
Fine.
I release it.
She takes the book from you, holds it in her hands. Finally. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jay, and I hope you're enjoying the show so far. You might be wondering to yourself, hey, how can you show your appreciation for the work that we're doing here at Out of Depth? Let me tell you, friend, one way you can help us out is to just recommend the show to friends, strangers. Our goal is to get our stories out to as many ears as we can, so word of mouth is huge for us. Recommending the show to your friends or leaving a review at whatever site you're listening to us at, that goes a long way to helping us find and build our audience. But Jay, you may say, I've got a little coin in my pocket. I'd like to throw it your way. How do I get it from my pocket to your pocket? Well, you can go to patreon.com/getoutofdepth and subscribe at any tier you feel comfortable for as long as you would like to. Patrons get access to some other behind-the-scenes info on the show, such as character questionnaires and my maps, They also get first access to our raw recording videos for each episode and exclusive access to our post-season Q&A, where we discuss the story and answer questions from subscribers. So if you want that kind of access to us, you're only going to get that at patreon.com/getoutofdepth. That money helps us pay for artists and collaborators and expand our ability to create fun stories for you to enjoy. We don't do ads or paid endorsements for games, which means support from listeners just like you is absolutely vital to our growth. And if you want to be a part of that, you can do it at patreon.com/getoutofdepth. Thank you so much. Holy shit. And with that out of the way, let's get back to the show and see who our heroes will save today. I think it is time to finish this motherfucker up.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. David has something.
So Zack is like, his head is kind of like traveling across the whole bubble of his body. And he's like poking his head into windows here and there.
It's wildly disgusting.
Yeah.
It's just the freakiest.
And he's sticking his head in through windows and stuff. He's just trying to see if he can find out where Cardia got off to.
And you are looking around. You don't see Cardia at all. You're able to scan around. She doesn't seem to be here. It seems as though she brought the book here, left the book here, and now you've found the book. She's not in the building.
Well, he slowly.
Your head is sticking through the front door right now. And you can see Labyrinth and Lima descending down into the stairs. And moments later, you hear like a, "I'm not giving you the book," and "Give me the book back." That's how they talk. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
That's not how that conversation went at all.
No, it's exactly how you talk. You hear finally, and Lima comes up the stairs with the book, and she goes, "Oh, hi, Mark." Just kidding. She says, she says, "So
I did not hit her. I did not.
there you are. This looks very uncomfortable for you."
Yeah, I haven't done this before, and it's not my favorite position. And I'm slowly like deflating my bubble. You can start seeing light pouring through the windows as I'm
Street lamps.
As all of a sudden my body starts forming like around my head, and I'm just kind of like flat on the ground as I
hate this move. The visual of it is fucking awful.
Well,
It's gross.
You know, I'm stretching in all ways.
No, I get it. What are you doing, Labyrinth? You're downstairs.
I want to quickly grab some of this information and you said, is there a lot of computers or like just a lot of monitors? One computer with a lot of monitors, or
You can tell that there's like two main computers under the desks.
Okay.
Yeah. One looks to be like some kind of server,
okay.
and the other one's probably the main work computer.
I want to take whatever printouts she has, and I'm going to take the main CPU.
You're gonna just take the whole computer out of the wall. I mean, it's you know, it's a full tower, so it's not, you know, it's a little bulky.
I feel like I'm Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse, where he's carrying the monitor and the computer and everything, trying to sneak out and be invisible. So
You're
yeah,
not gonna shut it down properly. You're just gonna unplug it from the wall like a goddamn savage. What is this?
Yes.
Before you do, you can see on the screen.
Oh,
You
was
can see
it
on the
on?
screen like it. Yeah. I mean, that's how you could tell what it was doing. Yeah, the monitors were on.
What it was doing.
Yeah, you could see like maps of the city on the monitor.
Oh, I pictured them. Sorry, I pictured them on the wall, not on the monitor. I don't know why that. Anyway,
Yeah.
Okay, then no, I
But
wouldn't just unplug
it's like satellite beacons on. It's like a globe. You can see like satellite readout like beacons to different locations on the global map, and like she's like feeding this information through VPNs across different servers.
Okay.
And there's a text chat box that looks like it, like she had to have just been here.
What does it say? If I scroll up in the chat box.
She is speaking with somebody, and it says, "I have the book. The Baron is out of play.
And that's it. Like, that's all the last thing that was sent? No response?
There is a response. It's like hash marks for a name. So it's
Okay.
like it's encrypted. It means
Yeah.
nothing, right? And it says he's willing to speak to you. And it has a location. Meet me here.
What's the location?
It's another building in the part of town. It is in Beretta Hills, where Zack Lapidus goes to school.
Melconian High. So it all ends where it began.
It looks like it's further up into the mountains, though.
So presumably, Cardia's meeting someone there without the book, though, before she comes back to get it.
Yeah.
I text Sarsaparilla this address. Say this is home base for Cardia. Sassafras's red and white blur. There's some info here someone might need to look at and send.
And I'm just here with Lima. It's just me and her, right, while she's down there?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask her, has this book ever been used in your world?
We haven't had it for centuries. It's whatever's in it. The magic of it the information about it has faded. It's not something that we have much details on.
It's just a book that you know was created by an ancient culture from your world.
Correct.
I know you said that you feel like this book can only be destroyed on your planet. Is that really what you plan to do with this?
Yes. My plan was to get this book back, bring it back to our people so we can dispose of it properly.
Well, you've created nothing but trouble but by keeping it from you, so I really hope our trust in you is well placed.
I come up the stairs. I know where Cardia is. She's meeting somebody, I think somebody who might have been behind a lot of this.
Is this where we say goodbye, Lima? Are you able to go back to your world with this book?
I have to go back to the box. They have my gauntlets. That's how I travel. And we have to figure out how to fix them.
I see.
Perhaps you could get me in contact with the one they call Sarsaparilla? Do you
I think
know
he's
him?
sending somebody here now. But you might want to hide in case Cardia comes back sooner.
Yeah, you definitely can't be here. The longer we stay here, we're putting ourselves in danger from Cardia coming back.
Do you want to come with? You don't look like you're up for a fight, though.
No. No, I'm not.
All right. See if you can hide out in one of these warehouses until Sarsaparilla or his team gets here. I'll let him know that you're here with the book.
Are you guys thinking about, and this is Jay talking, are you guys thinking about staying here to ambush Cardia when she gets back?
I was thinking we were going to head to the new address.
I was too. I was going to let Lima stay here, but I was
yeah,
trying
we
to
were
get,
just trying
but
to
that's why I texted Pride
Sarsaparilla.
to try and get Sarsaparilla to try and get Pride here.
So you got Pride teams coming here, Pride teams
Yeah.
going there.
Got it. Who texted Sarsaparilla?
Me.
Yeah, he texts you back. I'll send Sassafras. I'm busy consoling Mrs. Lapidus.
Get off your butt now, all caps. We may die tonight. I need you to do your job.
And he sends you like a laughing emoji with like the triangle eyes.
I read the text over her shoulder and, what the? And I texted him, get on the case and off my mom.
Yeah. He sends one more text saying like, just let me finish these steak and eggs. And I'll be right there. All right. So the plan here is to have, you guys are sending this information to Pride?
Yeah, we're going to find like another building, several buildings away that might, because this area's...
Yeah, I think the idea, Lima's just like, I will go on top of a building and wait, and then they'll see me and they'll use the little jet.
Copter down.
Yeah.
Yep.
And are you sending the information for the new location to them as well to like assist you in this the sting, the bust here?
Don't know that I was saying like we're going to check out this address.
Yeah, I don't think we would want agents to go in or anything. It would probably just be like, be prepared for this to be a mop-up area.
Yeah.
Pretty soon.
Are we Beatrix Kiddo here?
Yeah.
Well,
murder
you know,
some people,
crazy
bro.
88.
There's gonna
Murder.
be villains in cuffs that they're gonna be mopping
Oh,
up
okay.
away to the box.
Do you keep your Polly in the book, Lazarus?
Yeah.
Good.
You guys drive towards this new location and you realize like there's a point where you're now going up into the hills and mountains of Beretta Hills. And this is just like residential area. These are the richest people. This is like old world money. They own vineyards around here. These are mansions, gated communities. And even just like driving through here, you can tell there's like guards at buildings.
Oh.
Well, we're going to keep going until we get to the address.
You pull up to an address and a guard steps out. Are you... What? Hang on a second.
Blast.
You just like explode this fucking guy.
Just
like,
to knock him unconscious.
They're here. And you just blast this dude. Give me a coordination check.
10.
You hit this guy because he's just a dude. And you straight up murder this man. You send him
I
through...
blasted him, and you can't kill with a blast. You can only kill with a shot.
You send him through the guard room, like through the window, and the shards of glass fall down on some arteries, and he dies.
So you really wanted to take that mop up literally, didn't you? Okay, nice. I see where we are.
You guys started it. Words have consequences, guys.
Wait, this dude is just dead?
Yeah, she murdered him in cold blood.
What?
Fuck.
He had family and everything.
Lazarus, can you heal him?
No, he's not going to heal him. No, you blast him into the wall, and he passes out, and let's see. Yeah, he's knocked out.
Like you just made an ambiguous roll to be like, yep, knocked out.
You don't know what it was for, shut up.
I knew, just as I suspected, knocked out.
And, yep, we're good.
But there's a little, like, guardhouse there?
Yeah. It's on the other side of the gate.
Can we look into the garden? Can we see whose house this is from anything around the house or in the guardhouse?
Can you see whose house it is? You can see this huge wrought iron gate and this road that extends past the gate. So, like, people would be let in through here and they could drive up the street. You can see leading up this path, there's, like, the little lanterns on the pathway, the driveway up. This huge white house with columns on either side of the door, some incredible bushes and that have like these berries growing on them. There's a fountain at the driveway where there's a roundabout. There's a fountain there that's running. It's got these like LED blue lights shining in the water. You don't know whose house it is. There's not like a name or anything, but yeah.
I assume there's a way for me to open the gate from the guardhouse.
You could literally just slip between the bars, couldn't you? You're fucking...
And it's one of
I
elastic
know,
man.
but she might not be able to.
You slip through the bars and inside the guardhouse, which is on the other side of the guards, you're able to buzz her in. Gates open up.
Well, I leave the motorcycle there. It's turned off. And I want to take a look at the cameras. Are there monitors for security cameras?
Yeah, there's one looking right at you.
Is my bike visible from any of the cameras?
Yeah, there's one that's pointed right down where your bike would be.
Okay, I'd like to put it in a blind spot, please.
Okay.
So I relocate.
Are we able to see other people in the security cameras? Like, where are people at?
Yeah, you look in the monitors and you can see like a group of people grabbing weapons and marching through towards an exit of the building.
Looking at any of these, we can't see where Cardia might be.
No.
Don't see. No, she's not in any of these. All right. Well,
A group of people grabbing weapons and heading out. Okay.
That's what my ambiguous roll is for, by the way.
do they look like normal weapons or do they look like futuristic weapons?
They look like futuristic weapons.
These feel like Bliss goons then. 'Cause Bliss has all the future tech. How do you want to play this?
What we really needed was just to find this place. I don't think I'm up for anti-weaponry. I wanted information. I could probably get in and get it, but
As you're talking to me, I'm slowly turning into Mr. Bliss.
Why, man?
Cause some confusion. Goons are going to shoot who they think their boss is, potentially.
Okay. Well, then let's stick to the trees, and I'll be invisible. Still be careful. It could be infrared guns or something like that.
I'm going to start kind of bounding up to the house in Bliss's body here.
And I'm going
You start running
stick behind the
towards
tree
the
line,
house.
invisible, going towards the house. Yeah.
A couple of goons come out of the front door and they see you and they go, oh, and they look back. Make a willpower roll for whatever bullshit you're about to do right now.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, I rolled really well.
Can he add his performance?
I do have a performance. Yeah, I'm adding my acting. Ooh, okay. That's
I got an 8.
11.
All right, what do you want to say?
They tied me up back there. I'm using my best Bliss voice.
I don't think you've ever heard him talk before.
Yeah, nope.
We haven't.
Nope. There's someone walking around in my skin.
Sir, there's somebody, you say there's somebody walking around in your skin?
That's right. Damn shapeshiftins.
Damn shapeshiftins? What? Those damn shapeshiftins.
Yeah.
You let them move into the neighborhood and fucking property value goes down. What the fuck? All right. There you go. Which way, sir?
Where's Cardia? She was supposed to be meeting me here.
She was meeting you. You guys were having your meeting.
Well, that's the imposter, you idiots. Let's get bust in there right now.
Oh, man. Is that gonna save this? Let's do another performance check because you overstepped your shit. I was giving you enough.
Okay.
I think you did.
All right. Well,
oh man, give me another performance roll.
Okay, that one's
to save this.
This one's going to be a 7.
I rolled a 1, so I only got a 4. So you get a 3 success again.
Oh my gosh!
If only I had last roll. Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Yeah,
because they're like average intelligence. So it's like the 3. So they go, oh, okay.
Where are they?
And they're like, we're on it, and they start scanning out.
Well, but do they know where he's meeting? That's what I'm trying to ask. Like, where was Cardia? Did the meeting already happen? Is that what they're trying to say?
No, you were meeting in the house. Oh,
right now.
I get it. Yeah. And then they turn around and start going back into the house. They're not fucking smart. Okay. They're not. Neither am I. I was not, my brain was not working just now.
No, I'm trying to get them to bust in and attack the actual Mr. Bliss if he's here.
Invisible.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like right behind him as he goes
shape-shifting.
The shape-shiftins.
All right, shape-shifting. You, Jesus. Follow me, man. This place is absolutely beautiful. It's got these like a lot of beach vibes, and I almost started describing like Mr. Dick's place from.
Has this big tank with a gramophone.
Huge tank where he's swimming. Yeah. You go in there, there's like a living room, and you can see TV with a speedboat race going on. Sounds turned up really loud. Something happened in Solus Bay. There's a news scroll at the bottom of it talking about somebody fell from the top of a building earlier today. And Lazarus was involved. And they start taking you towards this room, and you see more guards who are like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Hey, Mr. Bliss, what do we need to do? And there's all these guards who are like, yeah, no. The guy's a shapeshifting. The one downstairs, he's shapeshifting. He's a shapeshifting guy. Can't trust him. And they go, oh, yeah. I had a cousin who was a shapeshifting. Clearly not good. Nobody could trust him. And they start moving down the hallway, and they take you to this door, this steel door under the stairs. We're going to bust in. And they open the door and start marching down the stairs. Gail, what are you doing?
I said I'm behind him.
Okay.
So I'm invisible, but I'm like right up behind Lazarus.
There's like this weird thing that happens where they get around the door, where they're all walking, and then they stop, and then you hear like 4 more footsteps past everybody else not walking anymore. And you hear Gracie Hartwell, aka Labyrinth, go geek and stop walking. And nobody pays attention. They open the door. And they start heading down the stairs. And you see this room with these overhead lights. There's a bar and a huge table, like a meeting table, made of mahogany, glistens, very, very shiny in the light. There's a gold glittered bar to the left of that, and beyond that is another door. And there's a guy standing at the bar. He's got suspenders and a bow tie and a visor hat. Well, I just saw you go in there, Mr. Bliss. That's weird. Sure is strange. What are you fellas doing? I thought you were gonna go get those intruders. And they go, shape-shifting. And he goes, say no more.
There's a fake Mr. Bliss in there.
You guys are standing in front of the door. What do you want to do, Dave?
So behind this door is presumably where Mr. Bliss...
It's like a safe room, yeah.
Yeah. All right, boys. I want to take care of this one on my own.
And you're going to?
Turn off the cameras. I want some privacy.
Yeah. And to the left of this safe door is a keypad for a code to open it up. Like, you want us to leave? We can't leave you with no shape-shifting. And you hear the bartender who's wiping out this glass that's perpetually dirty, this mug, and he's like, yeah, my sister was a shape-shifting. Used to beat me up when I was a kid. Tried to play with her Barbies.
You're all joking, but there's someone trying to pretend to be Mr. Bliss, and I gotta teach him a lesson only I can, all right? Turn off the cameras and let me deal with this.
Give me another willpower roll to get these people to turn off the cameras. Oh, I got an 8.
Okay, yeah, I fail on that.
They're like, I don't know about this turn off the cameras, sir. Like, that's a weird request to make right now.
Just open the door, you dolts.
We don't have the code. You do. Just put it in.
Sorry.
Just put in that code and you can go into your room that's yours, not the shapeshifting.
Can I see which numbers have fingerprint marks on them?
I love that I've let you keep doing this.
And
so
now
that it just keeps piling on top of you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just to get to this one moment. Make an awareness check.
Of course. I rolled a 6, so that is my maximum at this juncture.
Oh my gosh.
A 6.
I got a 9.
Obviously. Oh.
9. Okay.
You look at the keypad and you're like, I know how to do this. You look at the thumbprints and then you're staring at these numbers and you're like, I need like dust or something. I need like a dusting kit.
I turn back sheepishly and say, so I'm the only one that can open this door, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, it's your door. Nobody's allowed to know the safe room door.
Can I creep up? See if I can make out fingerprint.
I love this stupid trick. This is funny.
Like, again, like I take some of my fabric, which is black, my cape fabric, which is black.
While you're
to
doing
see
this,
if anything sticks to it.
While you're doing this, the bartender's standing there and he's put that now clean glass, pick it up another glass, and he goes, if I didn't know any about it, I'd think you were the shapeshifting. Why don't you know your own code, sir?
How many people are in the room right now?
6.
6
guards. 6 guards, a bartender, and you 2.
All right. I'm gonna give Labyrinth a moment to figure this out, and then I'm just gonna have to start busting some skulls, I suppose.
Okay. Give me an awareness roll, Gail.
Can I use my investigation at all?
Yeah, sure.
10.
I rolled an 8 again. So you can tell which ones have fingerprints.
Oh, which ones
it's
have
4
fingerprints?
numbers, but you don't know what order they go in.
What
All right,
are the numbers?
What are the numbers?
They
Are there 4 different ones?
6.
It's 1, 1, 1, 1.
1, 2, 4, and 6.
1, 2, 4, and 6. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
And you're like, I figured it out. It's 1, 2, 4, and 6. And then you go to like press 1 and you go, oh, wait, which one's first? Which one's second? What's third? Fourth?
Yeah, there's way too many numbers.
I'm going to have him press 1, 4.
Are you like whispering this into my ear?
No, I actually like pull your hand and like have you press.
Oh, you're like guiding my hand? Okay.
He turns
1,
around.
4.
It's like an improv game where like
Yeah.
the one person's using your hands.
Yeah.
And they're doing whatever they want with their hands.
Right.
You're like, you start turning around. You're like, no. And he's like, well, if I didn't know any better, I think he was a shapeshifting. And then you feel your hand getting pulled back. And you're like, no, wait. I remember it just now.
Oh, no.
All right, Gail. Which combination are you going to guess out of the... David, do you know how many permutations of this how many different combinations?
You said 1, 2, 4, 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to do 2...
You're
6,
literally
4, 1.
just guessing, right?
I was going with something and it doesn't work. I thought you were doing keep. I was going to go with spelling bliss with keep letters to numbers keypad.
Oh, that would have been good.
No, I'm actually looking at his stats, and I just chose those numbers in a row.
Okay.
So yeah. Am I right?
So what'd you put in?
2, 6, 4, 1.
Well, boys, it doesn't seem like I am who I say I am. And I take 2 of them, and I try and crack their skulls together.
All right, make a prowess roll. Let's go.
Yep.
Oh, I just rolled really fucking great, but you have ridiculous prowess.
I do, but I did not roll well. I rolled a 1, so that's 9.
I got a 9 also, so you're going to do half your strength score, so it's a wash.
Are you allowing me to do half my strike sword to 2 of them since I'm crashing them together?
Yeah, sure, why not? I don't care. They're goons.
Yeah. So it's rounded down, it's 2.
Okay, they're still alive.
Yeah, well.
All right, Labyrinth, what do you want to do? You're going to get a turn before my guys are going to get to go.
I'm going to go 2, 4, 6, 1.
Is that what you're going to do
this
whole
gosh.
fight?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is fucking awful. This is the season finale of the show. End. This is it. We have 15 minutes and it's going to be spent 2614, 2164, 2146, 1264. Oh my God. This is incredible. Leave bad. It is awful. All right, so you.
Yes, it's really good.
What are you doing? You put in the next one. It's wrong. It is so wrong. And these guys are gonna go. They're all gonna shoot Lazarus in the face.
Oh shit!
Jeez.
Give me a coordination roll.
Oh man,
This is so bad.
this I can use athletics for.
So high. Dude.
This I can use athletics for to dodge, though, right?
Yes, you can.
So
You're gonna need to roll
13.
Oh shit! Really?
It's as high as I can roll. Yeah.
Oh man! All right, I scored like I thought I'd go with a 10. Fuck. Okay. I rolled a 6 and a 5. And those are 9s and 10s. Oh shit! All right.
Effort fails significantly.
Significantly, they shoot Labyrinth behind you instead.
On act, not knowing that she's there. Okay.
If she hadn't been standing there, maybe they would have shot the keypad and it would have just opened the door.
I don't get a coordination dodge.
No, I'm not really shooting you, Gail. I'm making jokes here.
Okay.
They shoot. So silly. They shoot and holes go into the wall, and another 2 are gonna go make another coordination roll.
Man, I literally just rolled another 13. No joke.
I rolled another 6, man. You can't keep doing that when I'm rolling well. All right, you are squirming around all these laser blasts that are impacting this door. Gail, make a coordination roll to avoid getting murdered.
14.
Yeah, you're also dodging around these bullets as you're 4126. Okay.
No.
It is David's turn. You've knocked 2 of these guys in the head. There's 6 of them. The bartender takes a mug and just throws it at your head and misses. I'm not even going to make you roll for it. And then he hides behind the bar. What do you want to do?
What is this door made of? This is like a steel.
It's a safe. Yeah, it's like a vault. Yeah.
Man. But presumably there's only one way in and one way out.
Yeah, exactly.
From that.
Correct. Presumably. Unless there's an escape pod that shoots him in a rocket into space.
Right.
Just spitballing here. Just making it up.
Right. All right. I am going to... Man, yeah. I'm going to take one of the 2 guys that I had already hit, and I'm just going to pick him up and just throw him at...
like bowling ball? See if you can just clear out a whole bunch of them? All right.
Yeah.
Give me a strength roll, because this is just
This is just straight strength. That's a 9.
You are, unfortunately, I got a 10
I
on
failed.
this difficulty, and you just throw that one guy.
Yeah.
He clears everybody else's head. He hits a couch on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, good thing this couch is here. I'm fine. Gail, what would you like to do for your turn?
Well, since this is going to be a while and they're shooting at Lazarus, I was trying to get behind the door to see if I could get there quickly, and it didn't work. So I'm going to do a Fee Blast at, let's say, the smartest looking one.
The smartest looking one. Yeah.
You know exactly which one that is? His name's Linus. He has a name tag.
Yep. That is an 11. Major success.
Massive success.
It's a massive success.
I rolled a 1,
Oh.
so like it didn't go well.
So a massive success when blasting is a stun. So we need
Sure.
to test the full damage level. So that's an 8 against the target strength. So do I
just
roll?
rolled a 1 on my strength, so that's a 5. So you roll. You succeed no matter what.
I succeed no matter what. Okay. So he's
You
stunned.
don't even have to roll. You're because the power
Yeah.
level's so high.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's stunned. So he's you fee blast him. Boo.
And then
There's
I
a
want
sound effect for it.
to duck across the room so that people can't tell that I'm no longer there blasting.
You hide behind the bar with the bartender. He doesn't know you're there. And he's unscrewing a top of a bottle, stuffing a rag,
Oh,
Into
Molly's Molotov cocktailing. Okay.
fumbling for a lighter. And
I smack him. Just smack. No.
Deborah, he says. And then let's see. Oh, David, it's your turn. No, you threw somebody.
Yeah.
All right, time to die.
Bring it on.
Give me your coordination rolls.
That is a 11.
Good night. Come on.
Be coordinated.
Not hitting tonight. This sucks.
Average henchman, man.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, this is henchmen. These are
Yeah.
stormtroopers, essentially.
Okay.
This checks out.
Yeah.
All right.
Some of them, I'm going to make a roll here. Yeah. Some of them leave.
They realize they're
Half of
fighting
them-
superheroes.
Half of them
Yeah.
are like, we can't even hit them. And
Yeah.
they fucking leave.
Somebody just got knocked out by nothing.
Yeah.
And as he threw this guy across the room.
Like
Yeah.
half of them storm up the stairs. And then you hear the bartender, oh, you goddamn cowards. And you hear as this rag ignites. And he comes up with a bottle of vodka. He's like, how about a little fire, Scarecrow? And he throws this Molotov cocktail at you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I rolled another 6, dude.
All right.
This is bad. This is bad.
You're trying to beat a 10.
I rolled a 10.
This hits your feet, because that means I got a half success.
Yep.
And you are going to take 3 points of damage
Yep.
from this cocktail as it sprays out. Just erupts all over your person. By the way, you all have recovered your stamina from the last fight, so any damage you took before, you've already got that back because
Yeah.
So you're on fire right now. This is going great. This is going good. Gail, what do you
Is
want
he
to do?
the only thing on fire?
I mean, the floor around him. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Linus, who's stunned and couldn't move out of the way, he's on fire now.
Oh, great. I'm actually gonna go and try and put Lazarus out with my cloak.
You fee blast him.
Actually, that'd be awesome if I could just like make a tornado whirlwind that just puts out the flames. No, I actually try to put the fire out, like suffocate it, smother it. That's the word. Smother the flames.
Yeah. All right.
On Linus
able to do
and Lazarus, but Lazarus first.
You're able to do that.
Okay.
Lazarus, what do you want to do? You just took some damage. There's two people left, one on a couch. So 3 people left. One of them stunned. One of them standing in front of you like, you're on fire. Linus, you're on fire. And then the other one's on the couch.
So how many conscious people are there outside of the bartender?
3. 3 guards.
Oh, man, there's still 3? Okay.
So three
We're
conscious
6.
guards,
Ugh.
Linus,
Yeah.
and the bartender.
Well,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah, no, that
2
makes sense.
conscious
Okay, that
guard
makes sense.
plus Linus.
Okay.
Linus isn't unconscious. He's just stunned. So there's 3 guards. Counting
Oh,
Linus.
okay.
All right. I'm going to go to fisticuffs with one of the weaker looking ones here. Wham! All right. So that's a 13.
You punch this guy, and that is going to be... Can you roll a d6 and add to your strength modifier?
Yep. So, yeah, with that, it's going to be a 10.
All right, you're going to punch this guy. You get a slam effect. You punch him across the room, and he goes through the wall above that couch where the other guy had landed safely. The guy on the couch goes, "Oh, no, that could have been me." And he gets up, and he is going to run away. His will was not good. He left.
So now there's just one conscious
Who's
guard
stunned.
and the
Yeah.
bartender. Oh,
Yeah. Who is now unstunned. He's like, I'm on fire. And then he runs away.
Can I grab one of these space guns and try and shoot the lock? Shoot the keypad, see what happens.
You pick up one of the space guns. The bartender jumps over his own bar and he runs up the stairs. He says, "You'll never take me alive." And goes up the stairs and disappears. We'll never know what that guy's real story was.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's going to be a
apparently
whole
we were
side
going to
series
try and
on him.
take him. Yeah.
Yeah. Look for
Man,
those
I think-
bonus episodes.
What if he was the real Mr. Bliss all along?
You're right.
You turn around with this blaster and the door, you see it. The green light comes on and the door slowly opens. And inside is Mr. Bliss. And he's holding a huge, futuristic laser cannon. And he says, "This is self-defense." And he is going to blast you. You're going to need to beat an 11.
This is me specifically, or is it both of us?
Yeah.
Or okay.
No, just you. Oh, Labyrinth's standing right there, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
You just put him out. Oh, yeah. So this is both of you. Both of you need to roll.
I rolled exactly an 11.
Okay.
And then I've got... Oh, I'm at a 10.
So I 100% work on you, and I only half work on Lazarus. So Lazarus, you're going to take 4 damage.
Okay.
Gail, you're going to take 8.
Oh my gosh.
Are there any other effects?
Everybody make a strength roll.
It's a 6.
9.
Gail, you succeed. David, you are frozen.
What are the effects of frozen?
You can't move.
I can't move, but that doesn't mean
Yeah.
I can't take an action necessary. Like, could I heal myself? Is my question.
Yeah, you could do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Not frozen like cold frozen. You're just stasis. Gail, you just take a lot of damage from this, but you're
Mhm.
able to fight off this compulsion to become stationary.
Mm-hmm. My training kicks in.
But you can see Lazarus is in trouble. What would you like to do?
I would like to blast Mr. Bliss. I don't have any determination points, so I can't call my shot.
Right.
Well, I could call my shot, but it's a -2. So yeah, I'm gonna just blast him.
You need to clear a 10.
I may have. Yes, I definitely did. 12.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So how much damage? It's 8, right?
Did I beat him by 2? Is that
Yeah,
Then 8.
that was a lot. But he's still
And I want to.
He's a big guy.
I don't want to leave Lazarus. I want to get in front of Lazarus,
Okay.
between Lazarus and Mr. Bliss.
He doesn't know it. So you guys take this blast, and Mr. Bliss takes another step, and he says, "I don't know what happened or how Polymorph's powers manifested into whatever the hell you are. All I know is that Mr. Chill is going to be very pleased that you're no longer with us. And he is going to..."
Don't I get an action first, though?
Oh, sure. Yeah. You need to heal,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I am going to spend my turn healing and can heal myself 7 stamina. And there's no way with any willpower or anything I can move and just get cover at all in any
Not
way.
for this round. No.
Okay. Yeah, I can't even talk or anything, right?
Yeah, you don't know what... All you know is that this must have been what Polymorph saw. What he must have felt like right before he was exploded when he was protecting you.
Oh, so this might be like the exact type of weaponry that
Not the same weapon,
Polymorph
but the
shot
same
with.
feeling.
Feeling, yeah. Feel like I'm dying.
What you don't know is that Labyrinth is right in front of you.
Yeah.
Gail, what do you want to do here? Because he's about to shoot again. Are you just going to eat it?
So I'm looking at the interpose capability, you can give up your next panel in order to jump in front of another character within range of your movement, even when it's not your panel. So that's like a reaction. Like I could technically jump in front of them.
Correct.
And you become the target and may defend against it as a reaction, and the attacker has +2 effort on the attack against you.
Okay.
But that moves the attack to me.
All right. So
and the idea being that
push...
I'm trying to actually use my my like fee and my ability to like make wind movements to like I'm trying to dissipate the cold.
It's not cold, but the energy blast that's coming towards you.
Yes, the energy blast.
Okay. All right. So I get a +2 to this.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
All right. You're gonna have to beat.
Don't hit Lazarus.
Yeah. And it still doesn't hit. You're gonna have to beat a 12.
Oh, okay. I'm using my four-leaf clover dice for this. Let's see. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 7. Yeah. So I get 13. You said I have to beat a 12.
Yeah.
It's marginal.
Yeah. No, it's a
marginal failure for you.
Failure.
That's what it is.
I failed.
That's right. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm
you
backwards.
are able to take your fee power and redirect this energy blast. Lazarus.
It's like really fast Tai Chi.
You're watching as this thing charges up, explodes with energy. This beam, it's like slow motion. This beam is coming at you, and you know that he is going to hit you 100%. And it doesn't even matter how much you healed yourself. This thing is strong enough that it could absolutely disintegrate you. And you see this beam coming, and then you see it swirl about in this kind of yin-yang pattern into an infinity sign, and then dissipate from the air in front of you. And Mr. Bliss is furious. Lazarus, the effects of the beam have worn off. What would you like to do? Guardian Angel was looking out for you. Again.
I am going to rush into the room, and I am going to kind of surround him and try and constrict him entirely.
You're going
so
to use your binding power, right?
I am going to bind him.
Okay.
Or at least try to. Because I'm feeling like the weight of the sacrifice, can I argue for just like some sort of advantage because of the +2? Because this is the guy I've been searching for this whole fucking time. I don't know. What you think?
Well, the issue here is that to get this advantage, you're going to need a determination point. To get that, because of the sacrifice, you're going to need to create some trouble. And I'm going to tell you right now, because you almost just died, the trouble is going to be this.
Okay.
If you succeed too highly, you may kill this man. So you can have your determination point, you can have your advantage. But if you, actually we'll say it like this. If you succeed high enough, you don't kill him. But if you only succeed, like if you hit a 0, you're going to constrict him, but you're going to murder him. You're not going to know your own strength. You're going to accidentally snap this guy. And I can tell you right now, the number is 11. You have to absolutely beat the 11. So you're going to get your +2.
I don't think Zack can use that amount of force. I don't know. No.
He wouldn't know that he's doing it. It's like Of Mice and Men.
Okay, so this is kind of almost beyond his control where he's...
It would be out of his control. I'm just telling you right now because I have to give you some kind of trouble for doing it.
Yeah.
In order for you to get the bonus.
He might, without knowing, kill this guy.
If you don't clear an 11, if you succeed at an 11, which is a net 0, you're going to accidentally kill this guy.
All right, so here we go. Intense I'm feeling. I get an 8, so...
You mean you don't even succeed?
I don't even succeed. No.
With the +2 and everything? Like you don't get anything?
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about the +2. I get a 10. No, I with the +2, I get a 10.
Oh, your anger blinds you.
Yeah.
And he's able to free himself from your bind. And he starts to...
I'm going to say, like, did you hire Mishap to kill Polymorph? Are you behind everything that I am?
Oh, it goes way deeper than me, baby. But you'll never live to see it. And he is going to blast you. All right. Coordination roll to avoid this blast. You're going to need to make a 9.
Coordination. Ooh, okay. 10.
All right. You get out of the way of this because I said you had to clear a 9. You avoid the blast. It goes through into the wall, shattering this wall. There was like a huge TV screen. Labyrinth, it's your turn. Mr. Bliss has his back to you. You can see the rage on Lazarus's face. Well, sort of. You can tell he's mad. You can't really see his face. What do you want to do, Gail?
I'm going to step back a bit and fee blast Mr. Bliss to knock him out. Is my
All right,
hope.
go for it. He doesn't know you're there, so you get a little bonus. Give yourself a +1.
Okay. 13.
Yeah, that's a massive success.
Okay. So that's a stun.
How much damage is it? It's 8, right?
8.
You stun him and knock him out. He falls to the ground.
All right, let's tie him up.
I kind of stand over him, like realizing I was coming at him with an amount of rage that was potentially lethal, and kind of have to walk away from him for a moment. But I do look around this room. It was just him alone in this room.
Yeah.
From the look of it. So once I compose myself, I do get some bindings and do bind his hands and legs.
Shortly after that, the mop-up crew shows up. Sarsaparilla.
Did they get the bartender on the way out?
Did they take him
You
away?
say, hey, did you get a bartender? And Sarsaparilla goes, bartender?
Dang it, he got away.
We'll never know that story.
There was a bartender here. I don't know if I believe it.
I think his name was Mr. Chill. All right. Did you all get Cardia?
No. She must have left when you guys got here.
Did you get Lima? Is she safe?
We have Lima. She's being transported back to the box.
Did you get the data from that address?
Did.
All right.
How's my mom?
She's fantastic.
Sarsaparilla, don't say it like that.
She's worried about her son. I told her he's a pretty good kid.
Thanks.
We don't have enough evidence as to how much Bliss was involved with the Book of Unknown Devils and Lima's abduction and Miss Lapidus's abduction, but we do.
He was trying to get the book from Cardia, though. We have evidence of that.
And we do know that he was experimenting with genetic material and successfully change people, like a certain high schooler we know.
Yeah.
He should probably go to the box.
We'll see what we can do. Can't make any promises. Guys like him, they're slippery.
Yeah.
But I think you guys have done enough for today.
Yeah, I feel like crap.
I need to sleep.
Yeah. Let's get you home to your mom. She's got to be worried.
All right. Have a good night.
Me too.
And I'll be seeing you, he says to Lazarus specifically.
David, your face.
Lazarus's face turns into Sarsaparilla's and just mocks him and says, I'll be seeing you.
No. Don't make that face in front of your mother. She won't be able to control herself.
Oh my gosh. You're like, these are fighting words. What is the matter with this guy?
Have a good night.
Hop on my
I'll
back.
be heading back to Nevada. Tell your mom work comes first. Good night, kid. And he leaves.
Lazarus comes up to Labyrinth and said, that was you, wasn't it? You were willing to sacrifice yourself to protect me.
You saved me earlier. You're a great hero. Why wouldn't I save you?
I just don't know what I would have done if another hero died trying to save me. I'm just so glad you're okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry if that worried you, but I believed in my training.
Let me just say that I've been pretending to be a hero for a long time, but working with you on this has finally made me feel like maybe I actually am one. So thank you.
You are. And you did it without me, but I'm glad that I was here to see you discover it. All right, you and your mom have to have a talk. Let's go.
Yeah.
Labyrinth, a.k.a. Gracie Hartwell, drives through the hills of Beretta Hills, makes her way down to Herdvine, pulls up in front of a house belonging to Zack Lapidus and his mother.
I'm in full Zack Lapidus form at this point.
Your mom opens the door. It's got those iron bars on the front of it. You don't live in the best neighborhood. She opens it up. She walks out with determination in her step and marches her way up the walk towards the chain link fence and the little gate. You get off the bike. She hugs you as hard as humanly possible.
I hug her, not as hard as I can, because that would be dangerous, but I match her ferocity.
I love you so much.
I know. I love you too, and I'm so sorry that I didn't tell you about this earlier. You worry about me as much as it is, and I didn't want to have this be a burden. But now you know. I'm Lazarus.
Well, at least it's not drugs.
Yeah. At least it's not drugs. I put my arm around her.
You put your arm around her, and you all start walking in. You look back over your shoulder at Labyrinth on her bike. Did you already disappear?
No. I do give a wave and take off.
Still got any steak left, or did you cook it all for Sarsaparilla?
Sarsaparilla? He doesn't get my steak.
He said he was having steak and eggs with you, but he might have just been trying to get under my skin.
Let me tell you about Sarsaparilla. He talks a big game, but it's going to take a lot more than that to lock this lady down.
Good, because he was oozing confidence about his conversations with you, and frankly, I think you can deserve better.
Maybe so. Make a roll for awareness, David.
I rolled a 1.
You have no idea that she is so in love with Sarsaparilla and sad that he'll be working in Nevada. You all make your way inside the house where there is a huge birthday cake on the table. It's purple and green icing. And red icing letters that say "My Hero." And she said, I didn't make dinner. I wanted to stress eat this cake while we talk about how the fuck you became Lazarus. Does that sound okay to you?
I'm in, Ma. I am in.
She pulls out 2 quarts of ice cream. Because Lapiduses go hard. She sets them down on the table.
Cheers spoons with her.
Clink spoons together. As you all clink your spoons together and begin regaling her with the past year of your life as a superhero of Solace Bay, all leading up to the incredible events of the last week with Nick Northcutt, Baron Nightcloak, Mishap, the showdown with Mr. Bliss, and the elusive Cardia, who you both realize you might have to look over your shoulders for now. But neither of you let that get you down this evening, because for the first time in a long time, a secret that has separated you is now uniting you. And while you tell these tales, Labyrinth rides through the city of Solace Bay, making her way towards a home where she can rest, knowing that the work is far from over. And that's where our story ends. And somewhere in a room made of metal next to what looks like some type of computer screen from a different galaxy, a figure in the shadows slams its fists and yells in an alien tongue that is indecipherable. It slams its fist down again. All 4 of them.